Hail and well met, citizens of the internet. We're playing Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U. One of my favorite Mario games out of like 25 great Mario games, and we're playing 125 Nintendo games from Nintendo's 125-year history. And this is one that Brendan and I go way back on, right?
I noticed that you're Peach, Sam. Is that your favorite character to play as?
I never play as Peach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like her little. I'm just discovering now. I like her little cat hover. It's pretty great.
Yeah,
I also never played with the Wii remote. So
that must be weird.
I played this game. I 100%ed it on the Wii U when it came out in 2013.
We actually tag teamed the wiki, didn't we?
There's a secret back here. Yeah, we did.
Oh, that little propeller thing.
Yeah, I love this guy.
I knew somebody who, using Toad, managed to do this little like shuffle with that, and like on this ice, they would like get a running start and they would fly across the entire level. It's amazing.
What'd you think of that final level playing as Toad or Mario in this game?
That made me want to tear my hair out in a good way.
It was crazy, huh?
Yeah, I remember the first time I managed to beat it.
You did beat it with Peach.
Yes. And I had to use the Tanuki suit, I think, the first time. But
yeah.
I saw someone do it with nothing. No mushrooms, no nothing. And that is quite an accomplishment if you get to be one of those people. So it's a really cool thing that Nintendo always has that one last difficult level that really tests everything that you've come to learn.
Yeah, I always remember my difficult one that I played was in Mario Galaxy 2. It was just so difficult.
Oh, yeah. I like that Kuba shoe.
So this game was actually made by the Super Mario Galaxy team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like Super Mario Galaxy 3, but it's not a Super Mario Galaxy game. And I think we were all a little bit worried about this game before it came out.
Yeah.
Because it's not a Galaxy game.
I remember playing it at the first E3 it was at, and I was like worried because I'm like...
The fixed camera, it's not fixed, but it follows you in a very locked pattern.
I was just like, is this going to be like New Super Mario Brothers, but just 3D? But it turned out to be much more than that, I think.
Yeah, and I think I really liked 3D Land on the 3DS, and of course this is more of a sequel direct to that, right?
Yes,
but
that's true.
It really focuses on multiplayer, and you can play as 4 players in the Mario 2 style of selection: Toad, Luigi, Princess, and Mario, which I love.
I love those really little the portraits. They're very cool and stylized.
Yep, and of course you can unlock Rosalina.
She's now like the series favorite almost.
Yeah, and she's great in this game too. She has a spin that kind of lets her jump a little bit further. And every character has a unique ability, just like Super Mario Brothers 2. Out of all the games you would, never expect Nintendo to return to, we got to get that rabbit.
I'm gonna get him. Oh, jeez.
It's Mario 2 because Mario 2, of course, is
where'd he go?
Infamously not down here, man. You got to come down here. Get it. Mario 2 is infamously originally a Super Mario Brothers game, so it's kind of cool that.
Got him.
Get this. You nailed it.
Oh, we
already got that star.
Oh well. But yeah, I think every addition that they made in this game, whether it be the return of the Tanukis, the cat suits that let you climb on walls, they all felt like, where have you been all my life?
Yeah, it's a little bit, a cynical person would say it's very fan servicey, but I just think it's wonderful. Oh, you almost got it, man.
Can you get there? Oh, wait, I have the...
You know what you need is the little helicopter I lost early on in the level. We did it!
Yeah. Teamwork!
That's what's really cool, right? Is that there's teamwork to be had in this game.
I think of all the multiplayer...
It makes it much easier. Some of the later levels...
Oh, yeah. Of all the multiplayer iterations of Mario, I think this one was the easiest for people to get down and play together. The 2D ones were kind of crazy fast people dying. I found a little bit less of this one. Still that element of chaos, but...
Hey, you don't get in each other's ways as much.
Yeah.
It's a little chaotic compared, the 2D ones are really chaotic. But I think having another person on screen, this really helps some of the hard levels. Now, what's interesting about this game is that it stops at World 6 or so, and then there's much more.
Yeah, I was amazed. I was like,
Bowser,
by the way, there's a mushroom world. By the way, there's a fire world. By the way, there's a star road. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and so when you keep going and going, you find these worlds that are actually really meant for people that, let's get that star. Where do you think it is?
Which one?
No, let's not go to that level.
There's also...
Fall one up there?
What's that?
Up top, there's that fall level.
Well, there's also one thing I wanted to point out, and that's that world... Were we on World 3?
Mm-hmm.
It was this one. That this was the introduction of what would become Captain Toad's treasure tracker.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a very different take in... Oh, there he is. Let's go play that really quickly.
Okay.
It was a very different take. You were used to all this platforming craziness, and all of a sudden you have Captain Toad here who would make you play on the gamepad, can't opt out of it, in a single-player only mode that was... You couldn't jump,
Yeah.
And you had to
and Toad just
slowly
moves automatically, right?
No, you had to move him, but you were very slow, couldn't jump, and had to navigate these like really weird mazes. And it was a very interesting take, and like some people didn't like it, that's fine, but I actually liked it. I thought it was a very unique take, and now we're getting his own game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's so awesome, and it took this long for Toad to get his own game.
You know, also another thing that I just will always remember about this game is those clear warp pipes. I think they're so cool.
Oh yeah, that and Bowser in the end, spoilers, ends up using a double cherry and the catsuit.
Yeah. So yeah, the double cherry is a new object in this game that allows you to become multiples, and you can get like I think up to 16 multiples of yourself, and you control them all at once. It's so crazy. It's such a creative, wonderful Nintendo game, and definitely one of our favorite 125 Nintendo games ever since their inception so long ago in the 1800s. They only started making games, we understand, from about the mid-70s onwards with the Color Game 6. But this is one of our favorites and one of the most recent games, and we hope to be playing a lot more Nintendo's great games in the weeks to come. But thanks for playing, Brendan.
Of course.